Tell us your name, your school, your class, your future ambition, and your best result.
My name is Oladimeji. I'm a student.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Oladimeji. My future ambition is a medical doctor. My best is
Special student of my school. I'm in SS. My future is how to call an accountant. My best is rice and stew. I'm buying my child. I tell you, let us know that my school of SS. Also,
my name is Abdullah. So I am a teacher and a lab attendant, and I still wish to become a medical lab scientist. And I'm happy to be here today. If I didn't know that it's this kind of program, but I'm delighted because you being here, you are privileged. I want to be a public speaker. You'll be wondering, she said she's a teacher and she cannot face crowd. So for you to be here today, you are privileged. In fact, congratulations. I will have come with my daughter. So my best food is bread and tea.
Our Father that we've been waiting for, he's a public speaker, and he is a mentor to us as well. So inshallah, he's one that will be taking us through the public speaking agenda itself today, inshallah. And some of us might know him, and some of us might not, but for the sake of those that don't know him, he is by name. If you use Mister, you are correct. If you use Ustaz, you are correct. If you use Sheikh, you are correct. If you use Doctor, Professor, you are what? You are correct. So I'll be using Ustaz, Mr. Davies, Oladimeji, Abdullah. Davies, yes. I know some people have questions about that, but I'm sure we'll justify that. The first time I heard his name as well, I was like, Stars Abdullah Davies. Oh, I couldn't even comprehend it, but he explained to us that they are Alhamdulillah. He is a project coordinator at Dalain Services. Inshallah, God that will taking us through the public speaking seminar for today. So I hereby hand over the mic to Mr. Abdullah Davies.
A fisherman. The man took his net, threw it in the sea. And what is the essence of throwing the net in the sea? To catch as much as you can. But anytime this man pick on a fish, the boy observed something. The younger man observed something. Anytime the man caught a fish, man has a rope. He will use the rope to measure the size of that fish. If the fish is longer than the rope, the man will throw the fish back into the water. If the fish is the size of the rope or shorter, the man will put it in the basket. And he has been doing it continuously. This young man looking at him was shocked. What was he doing? How will you catch a very big fish, a very big one for that matter, and throw it back in the water? It's like a wasted effort. Then he moved closer to the man. He said, "Good day, sir." He must, "How are you, my son?" He said, "Okay." He said, "Sir, I've been looking at you from afar. I observed that whenever you caught a fish, the bigger one you throw them back into the water. It is the smaller one you are throwing into the basket. I don't know the secret, sir. The man smiled. Oh, my son, you cannot understand. You see this rope? That is the size of my pot. Any fish that is longer than this rope, my pot cannot contain it. But the smaller one, why should I use or pick what will be useless? So, my son, no secret, no problem. Oh, the younger man said, oh, sorry, I cannot understand. And the boy thought for a while. He looked at the man. He said, but sir, that's bigger fish. Why don't you cut it into 2 pieces or 3? And each of them will fit into your pot. Because if you catch a very big fish, it's going to be a pride for you among other fishermen. Number 2, it's going to be more nutritious. Number 3, you save you time. And you'll be able to boast among others, see my fish. The man said, this boy, what a brilliant idea. I do not think of that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The man is not thinking out of the box. Do you know that majority of people, that is what they do? You don't know? Let me show you something. 1, 2, 3, come outside. Come outside. 1, 2, come outside. Now, face here. Look at them very well. This role, I want you to listen to me. Look at me very well. Look at me. Speak now. Look at me. Look at me. No. Okay, maybe because I'm using microphone. Look at me. If you observe that when you are in a group and you want to talk, and something is seizing your tongue and your heart and dragging it back to say something, then know there's a little fear inside you. It is not that your mouth that is not opening. It's actually opening. It is your heart that is dragging. You know what you're going to do? Breathe in. Breathe in very well. Release. Breathe in. They are not breathing. Oh. Breathe out. Now, look at me. Can you see that it's clearer now? Anybody that wants to speak, and you see that your tongue is a bit tight, and it's like, as you want to speak, your heart wants to come out from your body. You breathe in. You are releasing the anxiety in you. Now, breathe in last time. I don't say last time in your life, or last time for now. Breathe in last time. Release. Now look at me very well. I want you to roll your hands. Roll it. Look at me. Roll your hand. Roll your hand, my boy. Roll your hand. Your right hand. Your right hand. Your right hand. Roll it. Roll your hands. Roll your hands under your shin. But look at me. Look at me. Look at me very well. Look at me very well. Look at me very well. Where are they rolling their hands? Where are they rolling their hands? Where are they rolling their hands? Eh? Where are they rolling it? Where is he rolling his hand? Beside He's here now. You can see now. He's rolling her hand beside her head. Even you are rolling it beside your head. But why did they say they should roll it? I said they should roll their hand where? Under their chin. Is he under the chin? Why are they rolling it here? Why are they rolling it here? When I say under your chin, but they are rolling it here. Why? Why did you do that? I say under your chin and you are rolling it here. Why? Why? Why talk, Jare? Don't mind them, or they don't want to talk. No. Where are you rolling your hands? Here. Why? Because I asked you to look, to roll your hand, and I said, where do I ask you to roll it? Under your chin. But where are you? Why are you rolling it beside your head? Do you want to talk? Okay. You should be able to tell me now. Who will talk? Thank you. That tallest man in the class. Yes, you. Tallest man with the cap. Because you are the tallest. So. Okay. Yes. Right on. Or I want to mislead them. Let it come out. I like that. Who want to talk again? Yes. Your name? Because I said, look at me. Now, I want you to think. Roll your hands under your chin is an instruction. Look at me is an instruction. Did I say anything like, do as I do? Did I say that? I only said what? Look at me. And I asked them to roll their hands under their chin. But do I say, do what I do? I did not say that. Thank you. Go and sit down. You know the problem. Majority of people don't follow instructions. We only copy people. That's the secret. Majority of people in life, they don't do what? They don't follow instruction. They will just see what others are doing. For example, now if you are here, and I'm coming from this place, and I say, hey, baby, all of you run out. You don't see what is chasing us. All of us will run. Why? Because majority of people, we hardly follow instructions. We don't ask questions. We only follow people. What others are doing, that is what we do. And for you to be a perfect public speaker, number one rule is follow instructions. If you follow instructions, you will never miss your way. Number two, like the first story I told you, think outside the box. Think outside the box. Don't think like others. Majority of them are average. And what do I mean by this? Part of the instruction I did not give today, but that I had someone give is keep your phone. Is that an instruction? Keep your... It means don't use it. Do we have anyone among us using the phone? Do we? Are you following instruction or you want to go against the instruction? Then keep that phone. That's one of the major reasons I mentioned that. If you want success in life, follow instructions. Even when others are doing what is wrong, you do what is right. Some people copy. They copy examination questions and answer to this. They even copy name. Tell your friend, look at your friend, say, I am not copy you. Tell them now. Me, see, One low life to million. Anybody that base his life right from nursery is okay. Right from nursery, continuously love to copy, continually love to copy others. Then at the end of the day, the person may miss. Why? Because imitation is limitation. Imitation is limitation. If you imitate people continuously, you have limited where you can get to in life. Because the best you can be is like them. But probably if you do it in your own way, you can even be better than now. In public speaking, there are rules. Public speaking is art or process of making speech. Public speaking is an art or it is a process. You make a speech to talk to two or more people. I'm going to be fast. We don't have the time, and I want you to give me rapt attention. What did I say now? I said, that's not what I said now. I said something last. Yes, I know some of us want to use our phone to type, but that phone is causing distraction. And distraction is an attraction that attracts your attention from your intention. Keep it away. Use your phone in your bag for now. Take a pen, jot something down. When you are going, snap what you have jotted. Go online, UOCR, convert it to text. Save. Psychologists and education, they make us to understand that the more you write, the more your brain functions more. Hello, sir. The more you do what? The more you write. Some people don't like writing. They don't like it. They rather record voice. But the more you are writing, there is what they call cognitive domain in your brain. Is working faster and it's becoming stronger and it's becoming better. The more you just record and you don't write, you are listening passively. At the end of the day, your handwriting will become like a kg, because you have not been writing. And the cognitive domain will not be as strong as important. So writing itself helps us. I have defined public speaking in a simple way. What did I say? Public speaking is what? It's a process of making speech, or I say public speaking is an art or process of making speech. Public speaking is an art or process of making speech, which means you are talking to two or more people. That is why they call it public. It's like a conversation when you are talking with someone. But the difference is that public speaking is more organized, because you must have prepared before you come for public speaking. But if it's just a conversation, you can just come up with something. Today, are you not going to? You've started a conversation. For public speaking, you have to prepare that I want to talk to people and there's a particular thing I want to say. Now, in public speaking, in the United States of America, they conducted a research. That research, they asked questions. They said people should list what they fear most. They said, among these three things: 1, death; 2, snake; 3, public speaking. Which one do you fear most? Out of 100 people, 79 choose public speaking. They said they fear it more than death and snake. They asked one, why? He said, anytime I stand up to talk, my heart will be beating fast. My hands, fingers will be shaking. My eyes will turn red like I want to cry. The vein within my neck will become swell up. And I will have a goosebump. The ear strand on my body will stand up. I'll be feeling like if the earth should swallow me. Because it's like people want to see my mistakes. That's how majority of people feel. Sometimes if you feel like that, raise up your hands when you want to talk. Yes, see, even those people they call professional speaker, that they have been speaking for many years. Anytime they go to a new place to talk, there will be fear inside them. It's all of us. There will be fear inside you. Especially when you want to say something in the midst of people that know more than you. So, if you are nurturing fear, it is not a crime. It happens to all of us. In fact, some people, their fear will get to a stage that their tongue will lump up. They want to say my name, they say, my lip, my lip. They can talk, but because it's public speaking, it's in front of people. The fear inside them will change their condition. Some they will breathe in fast. It's public speaking. And that is why they said, we call it stage fright. What do I call it? That is, stage fright means when I stand here now, all eyes are on me, on the stage. I've seen someone that wanted to speak on stage and started crying. He was on stage. No, we don't ask you to come and cry, to come and talk. He said, the topic of my speech, no, is a game is fear. That's what we call stage. You or children. You will see some elderly people at a program. They will say, "Come about for any adua." My come have gone by. Have you finger? You will. When people hold mic, look at their fingers. When people hold mic, look at their fingers. I don't have my mic. It's called stage fright. Some people, when they enter a talk, they don't know how to come out. Àwọn bàbá wa tí wọ́n sì ṣàdúrà náà fún ọlọ́mọ àgbàdúrà wọ́n wá ní kí n wá nígbà mo wá dé bí mo wá wò pé èrò ló pọ̀ yìí ọlọ́mọ wa dúpẹ́ fún inú ẹ̀ torí ẹ̀ mú kí àwọn bàbá máa mú wa ó kí àwọn aláàjì torí irú ètò yóò yẹ kó máa wáyé ọlọ́run fi kún wa ní àdúgbò yìí náà ní bàjẹ́ tẹ́tí ẹ̀rí ìyá onílé kẹta àwọn that person doesn't know how to stop again. It's not that he doesn't want to stop, but he doesn't know which one is going to come last. It's among the challenge. In spotlight, it's like they put a torchlight on you, and that makes you fear. There's unprepared. At times, what causes when you are not prepared, they call it impromptu. That's what you are doing now. Impromptu speech. And we have, if people are inexperienced, if they don't learn it, like you are learning now, they don't learn public speaking. So, anybody that invited you here, thank that person very well. Because public speaking, you are going to use it throughout your life. And if you don't learn it now, it may be hard tomorrow. In my office, there is what we do every week, they will call it staff presentation. They now ask us to come and present. They choose a week that is going to be my turn. Somebody say, you that just come, hey, you should come for training. You know how you are going to talk, how you are going to stand, how you are going to. And I said, yes. And I went for the training. He said, see, if you want to talk, if you are in the midst of people, he told me everything. I said, thank you. And the day of presentation, my PowerPoint presentation last song. You know PowerPoint? When I started the speech, our boss said, the best speech I ever had in my life. That man that was training me now come back and say, Mr. Davies, so you are a public speaker. I don't know. I just go and Google your name now. Either in the office, on your CDA, on your secondary school assembly of Muslim prefects, or among your friends, there will be a time you will be in the spotlight. They will call you out. If you don't learn ethics of public speaking, you will use time to run away. You will be toilet, because the fear is there. Now, when we talk about effective public speaking, it's three things. How many? Three things. Can you mention them? Preparation, practice, and PPP. Preparation, practice, and presence. The whole slide is not mine. It's designed by someone, but these are the things we have been doing for a very long time. I choose it here now because I look at my time and what I want to do. So it's something I've been using for a very long time. Preparation, practice, and presence. If I close this slide now and I said, tell me the three things, you say what? Very good. Take bid for yourself. Three things. Those three things, they are the what? Effective communication. As you are reading it, that's why it's good to verbalize. There's no how you can memorize Quran without reading it out loud. There's not something we sink in your brain if you don't verbalize it. You will say it out. The more you say it out, the more it goes to your brain, and it will go and sit in what we call subconscious mind. How many of us know Chris Daniel's song? Chris Daniel. I mean, it's not Chris Daniel. Chris Daniel. Jamisi kan now. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀. Ó ń pẹ́ ṣé kí n kúrò lórí ẹni. Kò sí ẹni tó mọ̀ mí. Wọ́n ti ẹ̀ fún mi lyrics gan. Ẹwọ́n àjá tọ́ra wa. Torí ẹ ti ráwọn dádì wa, ẹ ti ráwọn àfá wa, ẹlẹ́ẹ̀mọ̀, òkè Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ẹmọ́ o, Kùránì lẹ máa mọ́ o. Ṣé ń gbọ́ brọ́dà yìí, ó ní nǹkan tó ti mọ̀. So, the same way, you know, it is not that you sit down, you want to memorize his Daniel song. You just don't know, it just comes into your brain. And eventually you memorize it. The same way, when you keep on repeating something, the scholar said, Fil iyada al-ifada. In repetition, there is a benefit. If you repeat something, it stings into your mind. That's why. Now, let's look at those three things. The first one is preparation. When they give you a topic, everybody open your book. Assume you are given a topic. I want you to go to your paper and write somewhere, which topic do you like to deliver? Think, what do you like most? Which topic do you like to speak on? Write it. I like to speak on, some people they like to speak on health. Some they like to talk on football. Some they like to talk on movie. Some just tell them, mention 20 Z word Indian movie. They will be mentioning it. You too, you will forget counting. You as a person, which topic do you like most? I will call anybody. I will just point like this. What topic did you write? So better write something now. Which topic do you like to talk about? You know why it's good to choose your own topic? They said, if you don't do what you love, the world will not love you for what you do. Who can repeat that? If you don't do what you love, the world will not love you for what you do. Because our power, our passion is in our choice. When you love doing something, to talk about it will be easier for you than what you don't love at all. That is why it's so much important that the basis is choose a topic. Now, my brother, what's your name? Now, speak out. Abdullah Aziz, like a man, stand up and say it again. Again. Abdullah Aziz, what topic did you choose? Social media. Social media. You can talk about social media. Very good. Now, I want you to keep it somewhere. Sorry, do we have marker here, sir? The marker? No. Okay. So, creating speech notes. When you now have your choice, there will always be a note. You have to sit down and jot some things down to prepare your point. Thank you very much. The point you want to talk about. Most times, if I want to talk about a topic, it is easy. All of us will go to google.com. Is that not? You go and search. Sit down. First, you ask, what is social media? Is that not? Second, you ask, like, I'm talking of his own topic now. What is social media? Second, you ask, benefit of social media. 3, why are we using social media? 4, what is do's and don'ts of social media? Abi, now, if I want to talk about social media, I will have my style and I will show all of you that style. For me, I think it's the most simplest style when they want to become a public speaker. And you don't want to be a speaker that will hold notes, that will now be talking, reading. You know, as I'm talking to you now, if it is that I carry a book like this now saying, public speaking is out of it's a pros, no, it's out of reading. Public speaking, if you want to talk, all of you will be sleeping. Oh, boring. Oh, this man, look here and come out for our front. But if you are talking, you master what you want to say, and you have a note. If I have a note, that's what they mean by creating speech notes. You have 5 cards. How many cards? 5 small cards. 5 small cards. Thank you, sir. Is this free for me? Can I use this? Or you want to use it? Okay. Can somebody give me a paper? Thank you, sir. Can somebody give me a paper, a sheet? Just a sheet. Thank you. Thank you. Hold this mic on, please. When we talk of crafting your notes, simple. You stand up and hold it for me. That's what I'm saying. Put it in my mouth. Yes. It's just for you to have this. This is 1, 2. Is that not? You fold it again. That's how many? 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. It can as well be 8. Is that not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Most time, if you want to give a speech, make your presentation in 5 places. The first, you now cut the paper in 5 stages.